KOs in the 4th round, both the colorful variety. And he faces 20-year-old Emanuel Burton, who comes in with a record of 6-2. Coddington is seek and destroy. Burton more of a stand-up boxer, a technician who uses the hand speed and his angles to score points. Coddington, the one-punch KO type of a guy, and Burton is a guy who likes to wear down his opponent with combinations.
Yeah, Burton has already in his young career given 3 young pros their first loss. In this fight, he says, my plan is pressure. I'm going to get on top of him, but I do have the ability to box if I need it. He describes himself as a boxer who will fight. Billy Coddington, a fighter that I've heard a lot about, coming up through the ranks in the amateurs, made it all the way to the finals in the 1993 National Golden Gloves. He had a 70-10 amateur record. He describes himself like a boxer slugger. His best punch, he says, is the right cross. There it is. Billy Coddington.
Burton also a fine amateur fighter, won the National Junior Olympic title. And neither of these fighters have been babied as pros. They have gone at it and come up with early impressive victories. And they are going at it here in round number 1 of the scheduled 4-rounder just for starters.
Good left hook from Coddington. Both of them in these early rounds, especially in a short fight, they really heat him up quickly.
Coddington has been a one-punch type of a guy. He's now trying to put some combinations together. He'll take a punch, he'll eat one to give one, and you see the muscle on those shots going to the body and then upstairs of Burton.
Coddington said his biggest power is in the right hand, but he's got a very good left hook. Look at him using that left hook to the body. Excellent work from him, and he is on the attack in this opening round.
Billy Coddington in the red trunks, Emanuel Burton in the blue and white.
Emanuel Burton said, when I fight, I try to entertain. I try to get the crowd into it. He said he'd seen Billy Coddington as an amateur. He said he has good potential, but unless he's improved, I should win tonight. Emanuel Burton. Good body shot.
Inside 20.
Likes to go downstairs to the body and then come up to the head, and he does again.
So Coddington banging at the end of round number 1. And tonight, just for starters, featuring a couple of young fighters who someday hope to be featured top 10 performers. And we have a couple of top 10 performers featured here tonight. In our main event, the world's #1 bantamweight contender, Wayne McCullough, and with a few extra pounds tonight in a featherweight matchup against Geronimo Cardoz, who wants to mix it up with a master mixer.
Yeah, I'll tell you, McCullough is the best young fighter in boxing today. He's been perfect so far in 15 fights, and every time he fights, he gives 100%. For Cardoz, he's going to try to meet him in the middle. This could be a great fight.
And also tonight, a very stylish junior middleweight, Paul Vaden. Not too many people know about him, although he is ranked in the top 10 by all 3 organizations.
Yeah, Vaden, a pretty boxer, not much power, but what he lacks in power, he makes up for in boxing ability. Arellano just wants to get inside, but Arellano is taller.
And we are moving on to round number 2 and what has been a terrific start. The first 3 minutes of this one. Billy Coddington in the red trunks, 19-year-old out of Oklahoma City. He's won all 3 of his pro fights, 2 by knockout. And 20-year-old Emanuel Burton, born in Detroit, now residing in Baton Rouge. Right here in Louisiana, he is the local favorite, and he comes in at 6-2 with 1 KO. Comes in and has come in this second round to change his tactics. Look, he is closing the gap more between the two, putting more pressure on Coddington. Coddington, a tough street kid from Oak City, powerful puncher with both hands. Yeah, good-looking young prospect. Coddington, I have been hearing a lot of things about following his career, working his way up
Still young as a pro, trying to learn. A lot of business outside the ring now getting squared away for him. And he is going to business in the second round.
His tendency has always been to try to land that one big punch. But here tonight, you see he is making that attempt to put some combinations together.
Yeah, and he's working the jab. Everything behind that so effective jab.
But he has already found out that he has stepped up to another level in a young fighter in Burton, who has a tremendous hand speed. And Burton's the kind of guy who gets stronger as the fight goes on.
Yeah, Burton said, I'm going to make him work tonight. And you see a difference in his fight this round as compared to that first round. He was giving more room that first round, giving more ground. There's a good clubbing right hand from Coddington this second round.
Yeah, the one thing that could be very dangerous for Burton, he's a kind of fighter who stands in front of his opponent. And that is exactly what Coddington would prefer.
Yeah, but trying to change. You see him giving those different looks. You turn and turn one way and then the other. You give your opponent different angles. Something he's trying to pick up from the gym. Good body shot from Coddington. You know, he likes the right cross, but he's got a very powerful left hook. Billy Coddington
steps back, wants to bring this fight into the center of the ring.
Yeah, it was good work from him getting Burton over there to the corner. He cut the ring off. He see the feet, the distance between those feet, the same distance that separates the two. And Coddington just maneuvers your opponent around where you want him to go by the use of your feet. Good uppercut. Burton, Coddington comes back.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
Yes.
And these two have been pounding one another for 6 minutes.
Heating up.